Welcome to Cruise Ports on a Budget, where I'll show you some of the things you can do in various cruise ports without spending a fortune. Welcome to Alicante. Now, I've always associated Alicante with beach and booze, package holidays, so it's going to be interesting to see what there is to do here. There are only 7 shore excursions arranged from the ship, and 5 of those go to places other than Alicante. So there doesn't seem to be a great deal to do here, but I'm sure we'll find somewhere. The castle is the obvious thing, so we're going to make our way up there first of all, and then make our way back through the town and see what we can find. It's about a half an hour walk from the berth into the town, but there's usually a shuttle bus laid on. Really, it just takes you to the edge of the port, and then you're on the edge of town. A walk of about 500 yards brings you to the main road which runs along the beach. And with very little effort you'll find yourself on the main beach of Alicante. You could of course just spend the day here and pop back on the shuttle bus. But we're going to the castle, so you need to cross over the road and walk along the opposite side about 500 yards. You could of course walk all the way up to the castle, but there's a lift which makes things a lot easier. Make sure you cross over the road at the beginning near the beach. If you walk along the beach side of the road, then you come to this footbridge which looks as if it goes across to the castle, but it actually misses the entrance to the lift. Once inside, there's quite a long walk underneath the mountain before you get to the lift itself. In 2024, the cost of the lift was €2.70, and that includes coming back down again. But if you're over 65, then the journey is free. The walk seems to go on and on before you finally reach the lift. And the lift brings you out into a very nice display area which gives you information about the castle. Once outside, there's still quite a steep climb to the castle itself. If you have mobility problems, the lift does in fact go up another level, and you need to ask the lift operator to take you to level 2. But the walk is worthwhile, and you're soon getting some splendid views along the coast. And of course over the town. And from here you can see just how close the ship is. There's a nice cafe at the top if you want to take a break before making your way back down into Alicante itself. The exit from the castle is through the gift shop, which leads to a road leading steeply down into town. But there are still some fine views. After a while you need to keep left off the road to a paved area which leads to a set of steps down to the old town.
and the old town is really rather splendid. In just over a kilometre from the castle, you'll come out on the main road opposite the market. The market's probably quite good to visit, but it was a Sunday and it was closed. So we took a stroll along the main road to Plaza de los Lucheros, where this splendid fountain was. From here we took a short stroll down Avenue de Federico Soto, which is lined with stalls selling souvenirs and many other things. Unfortunately, this being Sunday, quite a few of them were closed. Off to the left is Plaza Calvo Sotelo, which is full of open-air cafes. If you walk through the square, to your right and straight ahead is Calle San Francisco, which is full of these bizarre toadstools. I'm not sure whether this is a Christmas thing or whether they're there all year round. Calle San Francisco is a good place to stop for an ice cream or to have a bite to eat in one of the pavement cafes. Turning right on Calle San Francisco and doubling back on yourself will bring you out to the waterfront, which has a park with all these splendid trees. I think they're rubber figs. And finally you're back at the waterfront.
It's just a nice stroll now back along the waterfront to where the shuttle bus picks us up. I must admit that Alicante has surprised me quite a lot. The castle is an absolute must-do, and the pretty little old town as you come down from the castle is a beautiful place to visit. The rest of the city is pretty much a bustling modern city, but there are one or two nice streets you wander down and some nice squares to actually sit and have a coffee. So Alicante overall has been quite a pleasant visit. I hope there's something there that might inspire you if you ever get dropped off at Alicante on your cruise.
A walking tour of Alicante via the ship's excursions would have cost almost £80 for 2 people. We saw most of Alicante without spending any money at all, although if you are under 65 it would have cost €5.40 for the lift. Check out my other videos for more advice on how you can spend as little as possible in various cruise ports.